make a move and the bunny gets it.
I said, put the bunny back in the box. Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box?
It's showtime.
Roar. Roar.
Colonel Ironsides here. 200 years I stood in the gap, fighting those who would harm my country. It was my honor, my sacred duty, so help me God. 9 times they took my life. 9 times I stood back up and made them pay. The freedom fighter and I could handle anything, but someone betrayed me. I was ambushed, made mortal, rendered powerless, and retired. They passed an amendment that made me a civilian before I left the hospital. For 50 years, I've watched my country change. Watched this work while erasing me from history. The day I quit my job, I powered up and discovered they lied about that too. I'll remind them of freedom. I'll remind them of duty. I'll remind them of their oaths and who they serve. I'll remind them while I'm shoving it down their throats.
Psychically, I'm very well endowed.
I want to know what you're thinking. There are some things you can't hide. I want to know what you're feeling. Tell me what's on your mind.
Hey there, this is covering Telepathic Bunny Comics. Welcome to the Rabbit Hole, the Monday call-in show. This one was kind of thrown together a little bit the last minute, kind of overslept today. I do work third shift, but that's really no excuse. I should have had this done in the morning. So we got some people here. Joker fan calling us a bunch of nerds. Isn't that lovely? Also, Mr. Wolfsbane says, finally on stream, I'm not late to. Hey, welcome. He's usually like he's almost like the victory cigar, he shows up, we know we're about out. Anyway, oh my God, after school special. Okay, so he's like on, X, and he's okay. Getting a little schizophrenic there, Will. Anyway, you mean they're not all like that? No, not all like that. Not all like that. Anyway, so welcome. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about my favorite website, and I think it should be yours, and I'm going to try to make a case today as to why that is. Anyway, let me do an advertisement right quick so you guys know what I'm talking about.
Why doesn't the hero reveal himself and tell us your true name? You do have a name. My name is Gladiator. How dare you show your back to me? Slave, you remove your helmet and tell me your name. My name is Fun My Comic, and I represent all the campaigns you shadow banned and kicked off your website. Huh? Creators that just wanted to fund, that wanted to be left alone. And we will build a website that is going to bury you all. Oh crap.
Yes, Fun My Comic. That's what I'm talking about today. So what's on the shelves at Fun My Comic? We got some really, really cool stuff coming up. And I'm going to do some revealing today. Some things you may not know about. Corn Hub. No. Maybe in your, maybe on your laptop, but no, I'm talking about Fun My Comic. Anyway, so telling on yourself a little bit there, Will. Anyway, so today I'm going to talk a little bit about Fun My Comic. One of the campaigns on there presently, it's in the store. And I got it over the weekend, just in time for Halloween. It was my Halloween night read. It's this thing right here, Halloween Head Comics, Tricks and Treats. This is the volume 2. I don't have volume 1, but I think I need to go back and get it. I enjoyed this one quite a bit. Let me see. What is the comment here? The Atlantean is awesome. Yeah, we're going to talk about the Atlantean. Some special update about that one. So we'll talk about that one very shortly. Anyway, so all right. So basically, so I got this over the weekend, or right before, pretty much in time for Halloween, and I gave it a read. Okay, I know that Aldous on the Farm did a review of this, and he thought the art was too inconsistent. I'm gonna have to agree. I'm gonna have to disagree with Aldous a little bit there. No surprise there. We have our differences. Anyway, but this right here, this is meant to be kind of a compilation. It's meant to be multiple stories, and had different art teams. Had his biggest complaint was the art consistency, but once you kind of understand what you got here is a compilation of multiple stories across multiple. I didn't find the art all that inconsistent, quality wise. Now, if your expectations for art is like up here, if you're expecting, EVS level, all the way through, then yeah, you're probably gonna be disappointed somewhat. But for the most part, this art is perfectly fine. It's fine. It's it doesn't take me out of the reading experience. I found a lot to enjoy about it. And so, I didn't have the same problem. But that's okay. I'm more of a writing Nick. It's more important to me that your writing's there. Um, I can handle art not being like, blinding me. Okay, I'm back. I power blinked, and I'm back up. Okay, I'm back up. Dealing with some power outages here upon up to standards. So it's going to happen upon occasion. Let my internet see if my internet's going to come back. Anyway, all right. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. So, let me see. Yeah, that cover looks. Yep. The werewolf is beast. Yep. Um, Midjourney is great character, has great character consistency now. Yeah, but it's it's not up to level for a comic book. I feel a trans hero could fill a hole right now. Probably not. I'm gonna have to disagree with that. Writing is key. Without it, comic book is just an art book. Yep, agreed. Welcome back to the whole. There. Okay, I'm back. All right, sorry everybody. Lost about half my people. Make sure my audio's right one. Yep. Okay, we're good. We're good. Muted. All right, yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Thanks. All right. Well, I lost half my audience, but that's okay. Sucks for Fun My Comic though, because I'm really pushing it today. But it can't be helped. Sometimes things happen. All right, so this book here now has 7 stories in it. The San Nefando, it goes on all fours. My Curse, Cephas Die Bruche, Across the Sea, and The Drifting Machine. I won't go through all the stories in it. There's some real standouts in here. It goes on all fours. It's probably my favorite. The Drifting Machine is a little odd, but it has a preview in the back of Lil Jack comic that's upcoming. But they, several of them kind of like have a, the endings were kind of like a little abrupt. Didn't really feel like I felt like it got to a certain point and they just wrote themselves into a corner and they kind of like just threw an ambiguous ending on the end of it and just walked away. But for the most part, I enjoyed my experience with this one. I'm probably gonna get the first volume. They impressed me enough that I want to see. I want to see the other book. But for this one, I'm going to give this one out of 6 carrots. I'm going to give it. All right, giving it 4 carrots. I just think there's plenty of room for improvement, but it's definitely enjoyable. So it's going to be a bunny recommend. But so let me bring this up right quick. Oh, 1 second. Gentlemen, sorry for the expect your power to, see, share a screen, bring us back up. Give me a second. All right. Right quick. What's currently my comic right now? Okay, so what we got right now, we got some really cool stuff going on. Leviathan. This is by this is a crossover between I think and Master of the Air and Sherlock Holmes. So it's Sherlock Holmes, Captain Nemo, and Robert. So it's Conan Doyle. Name kind of just flew out of my head. Just really meeting of the minds here. Mike Bach, Richard Bonk. I'm sorry, my apologies. They coordinated. They've done several projects together, and you can tell. But this incredible cover here. I got the hardcover, but look at this art. I mean, the art's just really, really top notch. But the story is of Sherlock Holmes being called upon to investigate sunken ship, and in the course of the investigation, he sinks, sunken, and winds up being rescued by another vessel, and that vessel happens to be crossover idea, but these tiers really look good. This $85 tier that gives you the 2 soft covers plus a digital and autograph hardcover. But the one I got was the hardcover. But you can also buy it for the troops. Mike is always about the troops. It's also a bundle if you want to buy one for a store. Drawn in as 1,000 and 500 original art. So just a great the CG graded signature edition. One soft cover. That one's that soft cover. Really amazing looking hardcover. A lot of people are getting that one. That's 46 backers so far. But this campaign has raised 6,521 in just 4 days. So who says that Fund My Comic can't get you backers? But yeah, so that one just went live, kind of like in the middle of the night, especially for Fund My Comic, and it's only live for Fund My Comic right now. So let me do a trailer on that one. So here's the trailer.
When a series of shipping disasters points to a mysterious sea monster, Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson leave the comfort of Baker Street and board a freighter where they encounter unexpected betrayal and come face to face with the enigmatic Captain Nemo and his submarine, the Nautilus. As they delve deeper into the case, they uncover a conspiracy involving a Russian Tsar with an airship that rains destruction on unsuspecting cities. With time running out and the world on the brink of war, the heroes must use all their skills and resources to stop a massive conspiracy and prevent global conflict. From Eisner-winning writer Mike Barron and illustrator Richard Bonk, dive into the depths of adventure and unravel the mysteries of the sea with the world's greatest detective in Leviathan. Order now on Fund My Comic.
So if I didn't get your juices flowing, I'm not really sure what, don't think we have a lot in common. Anyway, I definitely backed that one. Well, Don Della Rose landed on Fund My Comic. He had some, I think he was banned off of Indiegogo or Kickstarter. I'm not sure. I can't remember which. But his comic, Emerald Array, Space Marine military sci-fi comic. This one's doing 12,819. So he managed to meet his goal. But he found a home on Fun My Comic after being banned, which is the reason why Mike primarily funds on Fun My Comic now because of what happened with Private American. We were the only ones. Fun My Comic was the only people that would carry it. All the rest of the lovely, funding sites wouldn't carry it. I've got a little commercial with Chris Braley, who kind of handles Mike Barron's stuff. He got a call from a guy on Crowdfunder. So let me play this commercial.
Hey, David.
How are you?
Good.
Good. Okay. So where should we start? I guess I can start. I did talk to our leadership, and the position was that we, while we recognize that you can't lump everybody that belongs to a certain group together as, all being the same people.
I'm going to do so because I'm a little weasel and I have absolutely no scruples whatsoever. So if you want free speech, I guess you're going to have to go to Fund My Comic. That's your only choice.
Yeah, I don't play that one too often. That one kind of makes a wrinkle appear in Luke Stone's forehead. But that was conversation Chris Braley posted that between him and that guy who basically was telling him, even though we understand that not all people can be lumped together, we're going to lump you together. So just disingenuous little weasel. So I have no problem playing it, but I think Luke can't, officially go after any other website. So, that's not his opinion. That's me. I created that. That's entirely on me. So anyway, Wookie, what's up? What's up? Looks like it could be a cool read. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think so. Now, Will's usually gone by now, but he was talking about the Atlantean. Okay. Now, this is the second book in the Cole the Conqueror series that Randy Zimmerman and Russ Leach are adapting. The first one they did last year and earlier this year, maybe. I think it was earlier this year. But this is, they are already getting the print order up. And so this is open just temporarily. So if you still want this comic, you better jump on it before they get their print order in and get their pre-print and everything established. They're going to leave it open just a little while longer. But this is Russ Leach art, Randy Zimmerman basically adapting Robert E. Howard. And look at this cover here. That's an incredible cover. But this is going to be available for a short time longer. Look at that. Man, Russ is a genius. Look at this. Holy crap. But this is a Robert E. Howard adaptation. So it's not gonna read like a comic exactly, but it's gonna be read more like an illustrated book. But if you like Robert E. Howard, if you love him, this is his first big character, the one that put him on the map, Cole the Conqueror. This is the second tale being told, and the first one I've got the first one, and I've already backed this one. So yeah, this is 50 pages, beautifully illustrated, printed cover by Marcio, painted cover by Marcio Ferrer. That's this one here. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Kind of like Frazetta. They wanted like a Frazetta cover, and that's pretty good. Anyway, so that's a really good comic. It's going to be available for a limited time more. So jump on that. Now, AR-13 was one of the bigger campaigns that we've ever had, as you can see at 2633. Art is phenomenal. Yeah, definitely get this one. Yeah, but Ariel AL-13 is basically Little Mermaid with ammo. So this one is and Pixel's always coming up with new ideas. They're written by Piper from Piper's Adventures. Also Fix Giggity. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's just got some really cool characters. This is a wraparound cover by Jose Garcia. That's an Eric Hodson cover, and that's the Pixel Trader cover, and this is the Eric Niltowski cover, based on the original AI based Twitter shit post that caused it all. The interior art, just look at that. Look at that art. Not, you're doing halfway with this. But yeah, the Atlantean, nice cover art. Yeah, definitely. So let me let me go ahead and do a trailer on this one. This is a fun trailer. Let me play this one right quick. So this is still available for a limited time. I think he's going to take it to Kickstarter shortly, but still available. So here you go. Oh man. Little Pedro animation there. Little death metal. Little death metal goes a long way. But yeah, that's still available for a little bit more time. But the merch package is on that just really cool stuff. This has not been, I don't know if this has been announced yet, but I was told that I could announce it, talk about it a little bit. But coming to Fund My Comic is Cecil's Cash Grab 2. Orange is the new fat. That is officially coming to Fund My Comic. And all right, it's Not started yet. It's already been approved, but it's not started yet. But this is the first view of this comic that I'm not going to show a lot of it, but it's basically Cecil decides to he's been sent to prison, so he basically says he's a female, and so they put him in a woman's prison, and this is his misadventures there. So it's got the 75 tier. That's the 3-cover combo set, and it's Donald DeLay art, and this is just really a bunch of craziness. Has a Dale Keown cover. So anyway, so if you're all right with a little wackiness, yeah, it looks like they had to do a lot of censoring to get it through our process. But so this is going to be available very shortly. Probably going to do a launch stream, probably Jack show, something like that. But yeah, so this is coming to Fund My Comic. I predict this is probably going to be our first 6-figure. And, you know, for the people who are complaining that we don't have any 6-figure campaigns, that's why they won't leave Indiegogo. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this is going to be the first one. So that excuse is going to be pretty pointless very shortly. And so that's definitely coming to Fund My Comic. That I was told that I could announce that. So here we go with that. So, you know, there's been some pretty big names that have come to Fund My Comic. And but usually it's a second run or it's a second campaign. But I think Cecil got taken off Indiegogo. Little Merc boobs. Yeah, yeah, right. Cecil, awesome. Yeah, I think he got banned from Indiegogo, and so he's made his way over here. And you know, there you go. Let me go ahead. So, speaking of boobs, let me play you another. I won't play that one. I won't play that one. We always get a copyright on it. Even though it's yeah, we won't play that one. Anyway, so that's coming right there. And we Perfect 10 issue 5 is still available with the with this cover. And this is one of our favorite, definitely one of our favorites in American, but there it goes. But yeah, you got this exclusive cover for FMC right here. It's only going to be available FMC. Look at this. But yeah, so that's still available. Make sure you get your copy of that. But that's raised over €1,000 in 2 months. But he had already campaigned elsewhere, and so the fact this is came to Fund My Comic and still managed to make some money shows that Fund My Comic is a viable platform. Now, if this had come initially to Fund My Comic, you know, I think it would have made it way, way more. But this is funded elsewhere and came here. It's got Power Trip 2 as part of the package, which I've got a digital of Power Trip too, and I actually liked it very much. But these are like some mini comics that come in Power Trip too, and I really liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. So this is art from that comic. Yeah, character commissions from Pyle Rodrigues. I've got one myself from earlier. And so that's all that's still available in Fun My Comic. It's just incredible IP. Genuine Comics is one of my favorite companies. And independent comics. Anytime they drop anything, I'm out. Whoops. Sorry. Let me I went back too far. All right. So couple more I wanted to point out. This Area 51 Helix. Now this one is not quite funded yet, but I really like the look of it. I really think it needs more eyes. I think he must have funded it elsewhere also, which is why we don't quite have the backers it really deserves. It's only got 5 backers so far. With 6, I know we can. But let me go ahead and play this trailer. But I think this trailer is self-explanatory. All right, there we go. But that book, really looks great. I like the premise of it. Kind of has that old school, kind of like government conspiracy, X-Files kind of feel to it, and the art's amazing, and the story is like got a lot of complexity to it, which I like. And I just think it needs more eyes, and definitely needs more eyes. So I'm going to be pushing this later on this week, but it's got 6 days left, and yeah, it just I think this one definitely needs more. Marcio Ferreira, we saw him earlier. He's the one that did the cover on the Atlantean. So this is the dude that did that. So it's obviously got that painted style. But so this comic, it definitely deserves more eyes. It definitely deserves uh, more attention. I think they funded elsewhere, but their goal, and they got 6 more days. So let's get them there. It just looks like a project that is worth backing. So got show off, and this one a little bit further down. It's Flip City volume 23. That's kind of like a Mad Magazine kind of a book, and they're on volume 23, and I've been told by several people that this is really great magazine, and this is got this particular volume has Mike Barron's story in it. And Mike's got a really twisted sense of humor if you've ever seen Florida Man. But it's just kind of get an idea of what you're dealing with here. Some satire, some jokes, some world's most based crossword. Come on. Grab bags of gags, and evidently how to navigate your way through LGBTQ plus or whatever. An actual, but anyway, so it's got multiple contributors, and this one does have a Mike Barron, I believe, a Mike Barron story in it. So, grab bag, handcrafted full hat. So, collector super pack, limited edition collector super pack. Get every edition for the first 3 years. So they've been at it 3 years. So yeah, check it out. Evidently, you can advertise in their magazine, but just looks like a lot of fun. Looks like a lot of fun. I got 770 USD in 16 days. Already meet their goal. But so check that out. If you lament Mad Magazine's demise, from the woke mind virus, review on, but here you go. Polar Destroyer, issue 1 and 2. Okay. But North Pole's been taken over by penguins. The polar bears have either been slaughtered or captured. Jack has been left for dead, or has he? Cliffhanger end issue 1 shocked readers, left so many questions. What is the motive of the mysterious rescuer? Can he rebuild Jack? Can the penguins be stopped? What is their end game? And so the polar bear becomes cybernetic. So you have a cybernetic polar bear, and he is fighting against technologically advanced penguins. So Polar Destroyer, here you go, with the Nom cover, tribute cover, and this is like a print that comes with it. Look at this. Come on now. Cybernetic polar bear. Come on, guys. This is just so much awesome in one comic. I did back it. Already backed it. But they got $4,000 goal. They're more than halfway there, 63% there. But they need to meet their goal. I mean, look at this. Holy crap. I mean, come on, look at that. That's just so much awesome in one comic. It's a roll of cool. If you just think it's cool, then other people will think it's cool also. But that is just like freaking cool. Come on now. But yeah, that's Polar Destroyer. You can get both the volume 1 and 2, which I did. I got the catch up. Let me see. There's our old friend Hojo, Mysticals 1 through 3, over there. He's about to print that one off, and that's definitely worth a look. He's got some art back that's just absolutely jaw-dropping on that one. Super Galactic Fantastic Dimension. Here you go. Now this one, this is relatively new to the website. I think they were on Kickstarter before they were here. But this one has a real old school feel to it. So this has kind of got one of those, it's kind of like a real old school feel to it. Alphatron Origins. It's got like an old DC kind of style. They're Superman. Just looks like a lot of fun. It just looks like a lot of fun. Our stories aim to inspire both young and old alike. Join us to rediscover the power of heroism. So this one definitely just really absolutely meets the goal. Of got lots of t-shirts, got a lot of sticker. Alphatron, who's their kind of like their Superman person, their Superman character. And this was a lot of fun. Just if you like old school comics, got quite a lot of tears on this one. A lot of tears on this one. Surely you can find something you can back. This one is funding right now. There's 7 days to go, and they've only got 8%. $802. That goal, that goal might be a little high, but I think they funded elsewhere, and so so they're gonna have a little struggle meeting that goal, but hopefully, hopefully they've got some plans to doing some promotion, because it's a real fun comic. It's a real fun idea, a real fun universe. So I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for that. I definitely want to point. So, Six Gun Gorilla Volume 2, The Great Silence. That is a real great IP. I've got the first one, and I've backed that one. I'm looking forward to getting it. The Great Cyclopeans, always a good series. Between Demons and Angels, Volume 1 and Volume 2. The Volume 1's a second chance. We real happy that they brought it over here. Hero Tales, the comic book. this one here, it's one of my favorite projects, and I will digital, and was able to read it, and I'm really stoked about getting the physical copy of it because I enjoyed it so much. But this is John's Long Box. This is his comic. Somebody who's one of the most extensive collectors I know. And this is just old school comics. You know, Patriarch is kind of a Superman type, but it has a lot of twists to it. It really does have some twists to it. Just a great old school style comic book from a one of our favorite creators or one of our favorite podcasters, and just all around great guy, Miss John's Long Box. But you want old school heroics and old school hero that you don't have to worry that's going to take a dark turn or anything like that. This is your guy. This is the comic. Now he's got another story in it that's got some darkness to it. So I told him, I was like, yeah, you kind of like saved up all the darkness for that story, didn't you? But this is a great comic. Just a great comic. Highly recommend. As soon as I get the physical copy, I'm going to do a review of it. But this is definitely one that you don't want to miss. This is on Fun My Comic. I think he did an Indiegogo and a Kickstarter. But it started on Fun My Comic, and it was a Fun My Comic exclusive. He's just wanting to support the website. But anyway, I'm gonna try to do one of these first of the All right, I'm back. But I want to do one of these first of the month. And let me stop the screen right quick. Let's stop sharing that. All right. Okay. Close that out. All right. So wasn't really well attended today. Hopefully there'll be some rewatches, and didn't help that my internet burped. And I left you guys for about 5 minutes. Hopefully that won't happen in the future. I don't know. Still working on the power grid around here, so things are going to happen from time to time. Anyway, but thank you all for coming and checking this out with me. Check out Fun My Comic. The link is in the chat. It's also in the description. Or just type in funmycomic.com to your browser, and it'll pull it right up. And there's just so much awesomeness there to be explored. And it's getting more awesome. We've got some big campaigns coming over, okay? Let me see. I asked a question earlier. Let me check the answer before I say anything. All right. Okay. All right. So I just got my answer. So I won't mention the other campaign I saw that was in the queue. So I'll get that cleared up before I say anything. So one of the name of a character in Cash Grab 2, Dildo Mulvaney. So that tells you kind of like what kind of humor it is going to be in Cash Grab 2. So yeah, to get the campaign past the the safer work standards when we put up campaigns. And that's the only thing. That's only like the only editing that we ask you to do is make sure your campaign's safe for work because it's part of our TOS, the terms of service. Kind of keeps the website from like having issues. So the lawyers insisted that we basically every campaign meets a certain standard, and so that's the only thing. As soon as you get through that mod process, as soon as your campaign's okay to be up, it stays up. It stays up. No matter how many night letters we get, your campaign is going to stay up. When we say free speech, we mean free speech. So yeah. So that's the show for today. Check that out. Check all those campaigns out. Make sure you don't miss a thing. And we'll see you guys next time on the Rabbit Hole. And so that's all we got for today. Follow the White Rabbit, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.